In Santa Cruz County, months after the CZU lightning complex fires, residents are still looking to rebuild their homes in the Santa Cruz Mountains. However, there is so much demand all at once, construction crews are facing delays. KION's Jocelyn Ortega reports on the effort to get a roof back over everyone's head.
A final CAL FIRE report shows more than 900 homes were destroyed during the August fires, leaving many to wonder when they can come back to rebuild. Construction crews out here tell me they've been out here every day for months, but say some of the biggest challenges are that water and power are not yet fully restored in the areas. Rebuilding efforts are still in full swing for homes in much of the Santa Cruz County mountains, months after the CZU lightning complex fires that left hundreds displaced.
They're either living in rentals or they're living out of the area. They're living in some other accommodation.
One crew member restoring a large water tank in the Davenport area says many residents still do not have sustainable water sources needed to rebuild, to drink, and to keep livestock alive.
We've been doing nothing since the fires other than getting people temporary water. We've put in a lot of tanks and we've had to have them filled up by trucking companies so people have water on site.
He says another issue is that many areas remain without power needed to begin the rebuilding process.
People were waiting for PG&E to set power to the power poles. There's a long lead time for contractors to be able to come in because demand is so overwhelming right now.
A statement to KION from PG&E says customers who want to rebuild within the fire zone need to complete a service planning application request service, and we will work with them to provide power as soon as possible once their property has received all proper permitting by the county. PG&E says power has been restored to areas able to be reoccupied and temporary generation was provided in more remote areas requiring more extensive repair work. Merrill says rebuilding is a long process, but there are some things displaced residents can do in the meantime.
Try and do your upfront work, get your basic designs down, and think about your rebuilding, what your infrastructure is going to be, because that's the biggest part of it right there, to get everything in.
In the meantime, many displaced residents tell me they're just trying to make the best of their living situation until they can come back and start rebuilding. In Santa Cruz County, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.